Hey guys, this is Eric from ED Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at Figma Special 88, Kaitou Kid from Detective Conan. And Kid is definitely one of my favorite characters, but I really hope this is not a one-off and they can keep making characters from Conan. I don't think the anime is too popular in the States, but it's really popular in Asia. Here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here is the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time, and bust this thing open and see what we got. And here we have the figure still in there in the packaging, and I think he came with a fair amount of accessories, but it still would have been nice if we can get like just one more faceplate. But anyways, let's check out the figure itself. And here we have the figure itself, and honestly my first impression on this figure is not that great. I don't like the sculpt, I don't like the way they designed the cape, and I don't like the way the face looks. But I'm pretty sure this is accurate to whatever reference material they're using, but I personally just don't like it. I prefer the modern look. And do let me know in the comments if you guys think this looks good or bad. But let's jump straight into the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over from the neck down. He can look up, he can look down, you can turn his head no problem. And the shoulder is just on a standard Figma ball joint, and you do have shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, you can curl about this much, and you do have the ball wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, bend backwards about this much, and you have some side-to-side movement. And all the movement is through this ball joint over here. And you can kick his leg up about this much, bend about this much. He doesn't have a toe hinge, but he does have some side-to-side pivot. And for the cape, it's just on a Figma joint, so it's just a hinge. You can move up and down like that. And that's it for the articulation, and let's jump straight into the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start off with the default face, and I think it looks really good, but I just don't like the older drawing style. I prefer the modern iteration of Kid, where the ear is a little bit smaller and the character looks more slim, but please let me know in the comments which one you guys prefer. But again, that's just my personal preference, and let's move on. And next up, we get one interchangeable head, and the way you do this is actually quite funny. You have to take the whole head off. But yeah, I like this one better. I'm going to keep this one on. And next up, we get his rack of hands, and we have this open hands, gun holding hands, weapon holding hands, and one right hand for him to hold the playing cards. And let's try them on. Alright, so first off, we have the display open hands, and they look pretty good. They're kind of unique though. I've never seen display open hands doing this. And next up, we have the trigger finger hands, and here is the utility gun. It's very nicely painted and sculpted, and let's try this on. And here I have him assembled with the utility gun, and it looks amazing. And for those of you who don't know anything about this character, he doesn't kill people, so basically what he does is shoot out some like smoke bomb and just put people to sleep. And yeah, I really like this. And next up, we have a generic weapon holding hands, and these are really tight fit. I'm not sure what he can hold at the moment, but he does have a pair. And next up, we get one right hand for him to hold his head like so, or hold the playing cards. And the way they did the playing cards this time is you have to put on the stickers. But unfortunately, for collection purposes, I'm not going to do it, and I apologize for that. But you do get two of the playing cards over here. Yeah. No, we're still going to try this on. And here I have him assembled with the playing cards, and it looks great. And next up, we get one right hand that is holding a rose, and yes, he is good with the ladies. And next up, we have one left hand that is holding the pigeon, and it looks really good. And next up, we get this interchangeable skirt and the interchangeable hands for you to put his hand into his pocket, and let's try them on. Alright, so here I have him putting his hands into his pocket, and it looks pretty good. And that's it for the accessories, and let's jump straight into the size comparison. And for the size comparison, let us start with the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures, and they look pretty good together. And next up, we have some of my Mesco 112 Collective, SH Figuarts Street Fighters, Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man and Venom, some SH Figuarts Kamen Riders, some American IP SH Figuarts, and lastly, we have some recent Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, despite some of the issues I talked about earlier, I still think this figure is pretty decent. And as a kid who grew up watching Conan, this figure is like a dream come true. I just feel like the figure deserves a lot more because it's a really popular character. But I mean, if you like the older iteration of Kid, you know, you're gonna like the figure a lot. And he's probably the only and, you know, the best choice in the market right now anyways. But yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you guys think. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.